Like they...
No such thing as compelled speech! The government cannot tell you what to
do! The universities are an absolute wreck. Right now, because for decades, any graduate student in the humanities who had independent thinking, was driven out. There was no way to survive without memorizing all of these stupid bromides with this reverential bowing to these overinflated figures like Lacan, Derrida, Foucault.
You need to get out.
No, I don't.
You need to get out.
I actually don't.
All right. Hey, who wants to help me get this reporter out of here? I need some muscle over here.
Inequality, oppression. Students major now in social justice.
Disciplines like women's and ethnic studies, which are corrupt right to the core.
I pledge to use they and them when I do not know someone's pronouns.
How about a quick summary of critical theory? Well, critical theory, in a nutshell, it's an idea that came from the Frankfurt School in Germany. It transfers over to Columbia University. It is some German scholars who are Marxists.
It used to be the case that at universities, you were teaching a recognized subject with a recognized curriculum, and you were carrying out research or scholarship in the humanities, which was open-minded, guided by the pursuit of truth, and not dismayed, particularly if it came to surprising or unorthodox conclusions.
And what they are saying is that Marxism as an economic unit or as an economic philosophy really doesn't work. It doesn't transfer very well. But let's change it over to a social theory. And it's a theory of oppressor and oppressed. And it's very bifurcated. You are either one or the other. And if you are the oppressed, you're good. And if you're the oppressor, you're bad. And it's as simple as that. There's no nuance.
Basically, it's been a tyranny in the humanities because the professors who are now my age, who are the baby boom professors who made their careers on the back of Foucault and so on, are determined that survived.
What I remember was violently resisting, all of us, in different ways, the idea that the university could be in loco parentis, as it wanted to call it. So the university would play the role of your parents. And if you had a beef against another student of any kind, it was considered kind of babyish to want to go to the dean the entire time and complain about your feelings.
Look me in my face, first of all. You want free dialogue? You want free speech? This is how it works. Someone speaks, you listen. You do not cut them off. You do not do these condescending gestures. You do not smirk. You look them in the face and you wait. You wait.
Everyone's just praying that you would come here and manifest everything that you could manifest. And that's what you should be doing instead of waving placards and complaining about how you're oppressed, for God's sake. You see these Yale students complaining about their oppression. It just leaves me aghast.
This is not a discussion. You have lost that one.
This is not a discussion. You've lost that one.
Yeah, you've lost that one.
So what are they doing here if they don't want to talk to you?
They're just simply shutting down somebody that they don't want to hear from.
I am not interested in debate. I am interested only in dialectic, which does mean I listen to you and you listen to me.
Everyone in the university seems to want to have more authority over themselves, to have more complaints procedures, to have more therapy and more litigation. And I would say, for heaven's sake, there's enough of all that in the wider society as it is. And you can't justify this by reference to microorganisms, I'm sorry to say. It's not viruses that are making people behave this way. It's a regression to infantilism.
Why the did you accept the position? Because who hired you?
I have a different vision.
You should step down. If that is what you think about being a master, you should step down. You should not sleep at night. We're out. You're disgusting.
Oh, we should film
Slash his throat! Every Republican! Suck my balls!
Say that one more time.
Slash Republican throats! Slash fascist throats! Death to fashion!
That being articulated and educated in the highest possible manner there's nothing that's better for you and for society. And why have the universities forgotten this? Well, that's postmodern neo-Marxism for you, then the philosophy of intense resentment and oppression and group identity, and God, it's just pathetic.